Hey everybody, I hope you're ready. In 6 days, we're about to have the super flower blood moon total lunar eclipse. It's a mouthful. It's a couple of different things happening at the same time. So we're having a super moon, which is, as you guys already know, when the moon is closest to the earth. So we're having a super full moon. That's one of them. And then we're having this that's the super flower blood moon, and on top of it we're having a lunar eclipse. Shut the front door. But really, the part about the blood red, I don't think that's like a scientific term, but that's what they call it, really has to do with, you know, why eclipses turn red, because of the light and because of the dust particles and because of light reflecting. It has something to do with the orange and red lights filtered through, and like the other colors are pulled away. I believe it's something like what you see. It's the same result of what you see at sunset or sunrise when all those orange and pinks and reds come through. That's what's actually happening when the eclipse is completely eclipsed, but still some light comes through. It has to do with the Earth's atmosphere, really. If we didn't have atmosphere, we wouldn't have that red color. It would just be, the eclipse would just be black. It would just be dark. There'd be no light. So that really has to do with the same effects that you would see during sunrise and sunset are what make that blood red color, that pretty orangey red that we're going to see come through with the lunar eclipse. I don't know where you live in the world because, of course, you know it's YouTube. So, hello, world. Everybody's here. We're from all over the world. But we're all going to get to see this eclipse in some way. So, what I'm not going to give any times out or anything like that, or dates even, because, well, the date, here, it'll be the 26th. But on your in your end of the world, I don't know what it is going to be. So I want you all to look it up, or watch your local weather and find out what time and how you're going to view it. Some people are going to see totality. I'm not going to see totality from here, but it'll be a real good eclipse either way. This is our first, I think it's our first super moon or blood moon or something in a long time. We haven't had one like this in a few years. But doesn't matter. This is the first biggest, brightest, and best super moon of the year. So, or it is the biggest of the year. So it's going to be really cool to see, it in its totality, all lit up from the eclipse, and that, the atmosphere and the particles and the light that filters through, and everything I was just saying to you about why it's going to turn reddish orange. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be a great event, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot happening astrologically. So we're going to do a reading. Okay, and we're going to read about how is this going to affect each and every sign. I think we'll do each and every sign separately so that we can get an idea of how each sign will be affected. All right, and this will be like your little personal reading but it's not really personal, so take what resonates and leave the rest, right? This is not your personal reading, but for each sign, I'm going to do a personal reading for each sign. We're going to start, I'm going to do them. I really enjoy doing readings in by elements. So we're going to start with, hold on one second, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so sorry guys for the interruption. All right, so we're going to start with fire signs because the full moon is the lunar eclipse is happening in Sagittarius. So we'll start with Sagittarius. Usually we go Aries, Leo, Sag, but today we're going to go Sag first and then Aries and Leo. Okay, so Sagittarius, spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for this beautiful amazing full moon we're about to have on the 26th of May, 2021. We want to know for all the signs of the zodiac, starting with the fire signs, starting with Sagittarius. We want to know what is going to be happening in their world, how it's going to affect them. We're just taking a couple of cards for everybody, but that's it. Just we're not going to go crazy. All right, every single person's just going to get like 1 or 2 cards. All right, and we'll pull oracles too, okay? So for Sagittarius first, what do we need to know? How is this lunar eclipse going to affect them? Sag. Here we go. 10 of Wands. You're going to dump some burdens. All right, what else do we need to know? One more card. We got 10 of Wands and Tower reverse. Love it. Magician is at the bottom. All right, let's talk. This is gorgeous. Let's get you, I want to get you a couple of oracle as well. This is all we're doing for everybody is an oracle here and there and a couple of cards. Okay. Whoa, transformation. You are done with an old cycle. This is absolutely beautiful, and it was a stuck cycle. So you're going to be done with this cycle completely. This is like over. Whatever this tower was in your world that was holding you down, it's going to transform. It's been very stuck for you, and you're manifesting your way out of it. Can I have one card, please, for Sagittarius? Okay. Rest and rejuvenation and angel of strength at the bottom. Listen, Sag, whatever this is, it's like you have been working within, going within, pulling on your inner strength, calling in your angels of strength to help you get through it. This has been a heavy cycle for you. Whatever this tower was, it's going away. You're about to dump the burdens. You're done. And you are working directly with the universe, working on, look at this. Look at this. This is somebody who has absolutely been working to go within, pull on that inner strength, and better yourself. This is all about you. Nice reading. Transformation. You're going to be out of this stuck energy and you're going to be moving into a brand new cycle. Love it. And that's what a full moon is for. Saggy, good reading. Okay, so listen, this is exactly what a full moon is all about. Full moons are about endings, but we don't mean like it's over, it's terrible, it's awful. No, things like that. Stuck energy, times where you carried burdens and had them piled on you. That's what we're talking about when we say endings. When we say all that payoff of all that internal work you've been doing is paying off and you get a brand new cycle. It's like, you know, Oprah running around saying, and you get a new cycle, and you get a new cycle, and you get a new cycle. And we say, thank you very much. All right. Old stale cycles leave and new ones come in. So no worries. No worries. Eclipses are big energy. They're a lot of big energy. To have a good reading like that for Sagittarius, it's happening in your sign. This eclipse will greatly affect Sagittarius. And yes, you know what? I feel like you've already had that tower. You might have seen the, now listen, the effects of eclipses happen 6 months before and 6 months after. That's a whole year. You know, you could have already, some of us are going to have suffered the eclipse energies for 6 months before it even gets here. So this is like your crescendo, your moment of it all coming to fruition. So for Sagittarius, I think you have been in that stuck cycle for a long time, and this is your payoff. Right? Now, for some of us, you'll have something happen at the full moon eclipse that could have energy that lasts for 6 months, you know, give or take. But anyway, so some of you will have an event happen that could cause that. But for the majority of you that are going to resonate with the reading I just did, you are saying goodbye to all that and starting a beautiful, much lighter cycle. All right, let's get into it for Aries. Aries, what does Aries need to know about this eclipse? What's important here for Aries? Having to do with this eclipse happening on the 26th of May, 2021. What do we need to know about the energy around that eclipse and what's going to happen for Aries or is happening for Aries here? Anyone with Aries placements, obviously. Guys, this is for any placement in the sign of Aries. Aries. What's important about this eclipse that's happening next week? What's important? Whoa. Okay, the Hanged Man, and you also got the Ten of Swords reversed. Same exact thing. This is the same almost reading as Sagittarius. This is the Hanged Man and the Ten of Swords reversed. These endings, big endings, that's what eclipses are for, right? So you are going to see something change where you felt really betrayed and you went through a really harsh cycle. That's a harsh cycle. 10 swords, right? But you're coming out of it and you're going to see a change. All right, let's get a little more for Aries, please. For some of you, you could have been betrayed by a Pisces, or you could have Pisces in your chart. You also have here door to spirit and hostilities. Wow. Okay. Let's get a couple from this deck too. What else do we need to know here? Hostilities, that Ten of Swords. This was harsh. What else do we need to know here for Aries? What's important? Aries. Got two. Wow, excellent. I'm telling you, you are overcoming something. Milestone at the bottom. All right, so you went through this really harsh cycle. You could have been betrayed by a Pisces, or you could have it in your chart, and you're getting over a time of this betrayal. This cycle is ending. There was a lot of hostilities involved, and look at this, door to spirit. It's like it's over. It's like spirit's releasing you from a very tough, hostile kind of a harsh cycle. This could have been a karmic cycle. There could have been something you needed to learn. I mean, there always is. There's always something to learn. It's when people say to me, is this journey almost over? Is my awakening almost over? Is my am I almost is my ascension almost over? I mean, it's been really hard, blah blah blah. And I always say it's not over. It's never over. There's always something to do, something to learn, something to excel in, something to bring you to a higher vibration. There's more work to be done. And I'm not saying that you're always going to have these hostile cycles. There was a need for this for some particular reason, but that doesn't mean you're not going to it doesn't mean you're going to stay in hostilities because you're still going through your journey and through the door of spirit. This just means it gets better. You get to do better things when you get through the door of spirit. Milestones, the honoring path and milestone. This is someone who came out of this, and you could have been doing this to yourself. No kidding here, Aries. A consciousness of lack is something we live in because we were hurt, because we were betrayed, because we put up with hostilities. And then we refuse to come out of the consciousness of lack. You may be able to see this during this eclipse and pull yourself through this door of spirit, and you might get angelic help where spirit says, look, you got to get out of this. Now, by them sending you this help, it could come in the form of a message. Hello, here's your message. Get yourself out of the funk, because what are you going to go through? You're going to go through the door of spirit and onto the honoring path, and this is going to be a huge achievement. Okay, so that's your message from Spirit, Aries. Okay, let's get into Leo. All right, so for Leo, let me just toss these in separately so they get mixed up here. When we're using just a few cards like this, I just toss them in separately so they really are already mixed up. All right, what do we need to do here for, who are we on? Leo. Leo, what do we need to know for Leo, please, for the collective, for anyone who has Leo placements, who is going to be guided here to see this reading? It is all about the upcoming eclipse, the lunar eclipse on the 26th of May, 2021, and how it has been, or will affect Leo. So far, guys, all I see is a lot of people ending old cycles and getting rid of old heavy energy. We had Saggies got rid of the Ten of Wands. Aries is getting rid of the Ten of Swords. I mean, beautiful, beautiful. Now, what does Leo need to know here? What do we need to know for anyone with Leo placements? Keeping it light, keeping it real. Leo. Nine of Chalices reverse. So we've been dealing with something we have not been happy with. Something possibly financial. All right, so for Leo, this is a financial thing for sure. Bottom of the deck, you have Five of Pentacles. I do like this Five of Pentacles more than I like most, though. So we have the Nine of Chalices reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is something financial that hasn't come in, especially if you're a man. You're feeling very disappointed about this. You feel like you've been left out in the cold financially. It hasn't come in. Also, if you're a lady, this man somehow could affect your finances, or this person isn't paying up. So if you're waiting for this man to pay up, and I'm being drawn to this little, look at this like little leprechaun down here. It's like almost like a little gnome, and he's got that bag of money down there. That's reversed. And this is not wish fulfillment. And Five of Pentacles, it's definitely a financial thing for you. There is something going on here with this being karmic. See how there's a lot of karmic attachment here? And look at the little bunny down there in between them all. I do feel as though there's a chance for renewal here with the bunny being here and the fact that this looks like the Ace of Pentacles, okay? But let's see what comes out, because I feel like you're kind of in the thick of this, and I don't know. I want a few oracle on it. Give me a couple more cards here, please, for Leo. What does Leo need to know about this particular reading? Leo. Creative endeavor and travel. All right. And let's see what this one is. What do we need to know? Oh, what do we need to know for Leo having to do with this reading? This is like work. For me, creative endeavor and travel could be traveling for work. What else does Leo need to know here, please, about this reading? Yeah. Okay. So, we've got action and we've got journey. So taking off, you have somewhere to be. You definitely have somewhere to go, something to do, someone to talk to, somewhere. I don't know. Now behind the mask came up at the bottom of this deck. What's at the bottom of this one? Envy. Envy came up. I wonder why envy came up. Give me one more for envy for Leo. Why is envy showing up? What do we need to know? And why is envy here? This could be you getting ready to close out something as well. Why is envy here? Leo reading for the eclipse. Why is envy here? Just one? Anxiety. All right, so this is more about, wow, okay, well, and, you know, fourth chakra Archangel Raphael is here as well, lighting up that heart chakra. So you might be worried about something having, and this is causing you to have anxiety. And this could have to do with the travel. You're not sure. I feel like you don't know what's going to happen on this trip. You have no idea. Like, you are so worried about it. You're stressed out about it. Can I have one card for Leo? I know I'm doing extra for Leo. It's because they have a tough one. Give me one more card for Leo, please. What do we need to know for Leo? Everyone else I could see was clearly ending something. You, Leo, do have the journey card, but I'm a little concerned about the ones around it. Renewal. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. This is really, really good. Okay, so you are going to get on a new path. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. The frankincense and sage together is getting to me. All right. So you have somewhere to go, something to do, somewhere to be. And you know what? I got to be honest with you. You may be being called to do something different. When I see all this negative pull, you might be being called to, I don't know, travel, take on a new job, start a new endeavor, do something differently. I almost feel like you have to take action and go down a different path than the one you've been on. Whether this means switching jobs, switching locations, traveling, I'm not sure. It just seems to be work related for me. And it seems to be something you're very, look, you got the mask over here, not sure how a creative endeavor and travel is going to work out. And over here, you've got the envy and anxiety. I feel like they kind of go hand in hand about you feeling really worried about something that's going to involve this traveling, this work endeavor, something where there's been a financial drain and you're not sure how it's going to work out. And look at the renewal card, actually reminds me of the journey card. See how she's got her arms stretched out in both of them? It's time for a renewal. It's time for a new journey, and you're being called to action here in some way. I hope this makes sense to you, Leo. I'd love to stay and work on this for you. If you'd like a personal reading, I would definitely recommend it. Down at the bottom is my information right beneath this video in the description area, and we could go deeper into this. But for now, I see that there is a financial drain. I can see the worry, and I can see you're being called to do something different, and this will put you on a new path and change your cycle. For you, Leo, I almost feel like your eclipse is going to be more like a beginning of a 6-month period for you rather than closing the door on something. You know what I mean? Anyway, I hope that makes sense. So let's get into it. I spent a lot of time on Leo. Good luck with that, Leo. All right, let's jump right into water signs. Okay, water signs. We're going to start with Cancer, Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Cancer having to do with this eclipse energy for May 26, 2021? What's going on around Cancer due to this eclipse energy? What's been going on around them? What needs to go on around them? What's going to go on around them? What do we need to know? What does Cancer need to know? Anyone with Cancer placements that has to do with their eclipse news, their eclipse energy, their eclipse situations, what do they need to know? Having to do with May 26, 2021 eclipse. Cancer. Anyone with Cancer placements. Cancer. That is way too many. Just one or two for Cancer, please. One or two. Cancer. Eclipse. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. That's nice. You've got 5 of chalices reversed and 5 of swords. This has to do with something you felt very stuck in with the 8 of chalices reversed, something you possibly couldn't walk away from, possibly something that made you feel, this is exactly what I talk to you guys about all the time, the 5s. Being stuck in the 5s. The 5s are a tough place to be. We can be there for weeks. We can be there for days. We can be there for months. We can be there for years. We can be there for years and years and years. And the 5s are the times when we feel taken advantage of, when we feel bullied, when we feel one-upped, when we feel grieving, loss, sadness, sorrow. And we just saw a few minutes ago with the Leo reading, we feel left out in the cold. We feel emotionally drained and financially drained sometimes. And there are also times when we deal with people who are aggressive, nasty, mean. Arguing, fighting, bickering, right? This can also be petty stuff. This can also be petty groups of people that you're involved with. So you've been in this stuck energy with this 5 energy, and we're going to finally come out of it. You're going through some kind of a healing. I quite love this 5 too. You can see where she's doing like moon rituals and candle rituals and anything she can do to heal from grief. She's wearing that dark cloak. She's grieving someone or something. She's been stuck in a grieving and very difficult energy here, but she's going to come out of it. Let's look at, and I feel that because they're showing me a 5 in the upright and then they're showing me a 5 in the reverse, meaning there's an opportunity here to bust free from all that. This is emotional stuckness, the 8 of chalices. It's when we can't walk away from an emotional drain, but then we see the emotional drain in reverse, meaning we are going to walk away from this. It's almost like you're of two minds about it. This 5 of swords feels like being so split, knowing you need to allow yourself to finish this healing, but at the same time being stuck in it. But let's get a little information. What else do we need to know about this for Cancer, please? I feel Cancers are grieving something or someone. Yeah, absolutely. Angel of Strength and Goddess of the Moon. Absolutely. The Cancers are the Goddess of the Moon. They're the moon child. This is a Cancer who's needed every bit of strength they have to get through something that has kept them, and look at what's at the bottom, all tied up, 8 of Swords, kept them stuck. Absolutely. Unable to release from a very emotional cycle. All right, give me a little, and this is Goddess of the Moon. This feels to me like this moon eclipse is going to help you do what needs to be done and let you detach from this and have a new cycle, Cancer. What else do we need to know for Cancer here, please, about this reading? What's important? Cancer, anyone with Cancer placements, tell us about this eclipse and what it means for Cancer. Letting go, baby. Letting go. Absolutely 100%. You are going to let go of this finally. Family, friends, and guides on the other side are pulling you through this. You have angelic help. No doubt about it. You are going to let go. And this is what you need to do. And if you are a Cancer out there who's of two minds about this, this is your opportunity. This beautiful event we're having, this blood moon, flower, super moon eclipse, whatever you want to call it, is your moment to release what has held you back. Release this Eight of Swords, release this Eight of Cups reversed. You're almost there. A few more steps and you are through it and out the other side. 5 means change, and change is going to come. Good job, Cancer. This is absolutely a huge, beautiful event for you, Cancer, but you're going to have to participate, okay? That letting go isn't going to happen on its own. You're going to have to get involved and do something to help yourself release all this pain and old energy that needs to go away so you can have a beautiful new cycle. And I believe you will have a gorgeous new cycle if you do this. All right, Scorpio's next. I need to pause you guys for a half a second. Okay, so sorry. Hey, Scorpio, it's your turn. All right, Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Scorpio having to do with this eclipse energy? We have the eclipse happening on the 26th of this month. What do we need to know about this eclipse and how it has been or will be affecting Scorpio? What do we need to know? Scorpio, anyone with Scorpio placements? Anyone who's guided to watch it? Ooh, just one more shuffle. Okay, there we go. All right, for Scorpio, what's important about this eclipse? Whoa, that flew out. Coming out of a time of feeling left out in the cold. Well. So Scorpio, you could have an attachment to Leo. That came out for Leo. What do we need to know here, please? Of course, it was in the upright for Leo, and you have it in reverse, which is better. Okay, what else do we need to know for Scorpio? I don't know why I'm pulling another one, but I felt like I needed to, so we're going to do it. Okay, there we go. Wait, I know it flipped. There it is. Oh my gosh! You could also have an attachment to a Cancer, because, oh wow. All right, and you got 7 of Swords reversed at the bottom. Okay, so you got kind of the same energy as Leo and Cancer here, and 2 5s, just like Cancer got, coming out of a time of, and look at this, the 7 of Swords. There could have been something. I want one more card on the 7 of Swords. What's behind it? Yeah, you're going to see something. Look at this. You're going to see something. 7 of Swords for me is seeing something that someone was doing. And with the Hangman reverse, you definitely are going to see something someone was doing. But it's going to take you out of these 5s. So what was it? Let's see if we can find out from Oracle. Okay, what else do we need to know for Scorpio, please? It's like you're going to get clarity on something, but it takes you out of 7 of Swords and it takes you out of the 5s. So maybe just seeing something clearly, that's way too many cards. Just 1 or 2 for Scorpio, please. What's important here? Scorpio. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Swords in the upright, 7 of Swords reversed, Hangman reverse. What do we need to know here for Scorpio, please? Financial constraints and indecision at the bottom. So needing to make decisions about your financial situation. What else? And this is also, you were seeing something confusing. You were seeing something financial from I almost feel like Scorpio was seeing something wrong. Give me a little more information here for Scorpio. I feel like you were seeing something incorrectly. Maybe you thought somebody was doing something shady with money. That did not come out right. That's why I put them back. Can I have one or two more cards here, please, for Scorpio? What's important about this reading? And this also could be that you're going to make another decision. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Let's talk. All right. The two that pops out are both people cards. Teacher and kindred partnership. This is somebody who is of great importance to you in some way. And what came out with it? Peace. And I just want to see what was at the bottom. Commitment. Wow. So I got to be honest, Scorpio, there's something here about you needing to make a choice. It involves another person. This person is coming out really high vibration. I mean, they're your kindred partner. They're somehow some kind of a teacher to you in some way. This could have been a karmic cycle you were meant to go through with someone. Listen, I tell people this all the time. Don't feel bad if you had to learn a harsh lesson from another person. If there was somebody who was brought into your life to, and this isn't like, we're going to teach you a lesson. It's not like that. That's a karmic lesson. In other words, if there was something you learned through another person, how to have a relationship, how to have a friendship, how to behave, how to, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's going to be different for all of you. Whatever your karmic lesson was. There, over here, we did have the peace card. There is peace here in this situation. And like I said, underneath that was commitment. I'm going to put that one back because this was your bottom card. I can leave it out here. I'm going to leave it right there because I feel like this has something to do with the commitment of a kindred partnership. Someone you were supposed to cross path with to teach you something about peace or something. There's something here about a kindred partnership and peace and commitment of some sort. Is this someone who was brought into your life to help you? I mean, let's face it, a lot of us don't know how to have partnerships, commitments, and relationships and friendships from our parents or from people around us or whatever. There's a lot of people who have not had great role models. If you've had people who don't know what peace is and don't know how to have kindred partnerships, don't truly have kindred bonds, you got a hard time, a hard look ahead as well, learning on how to make these kindred partnerships and bonds and things in your life because, you know, somebody along your path is going to be your teacher. Maybe several somebodies are going to be your teacher. I feel like what we have here going on for Scorpio really has to do with coming out of the fives. And I just explained how the fives work in the Cancer reading. Fives are a tough place to be, and we can live in those fives for a very long time, or we can live in those fives for a shorter time if we figure out how to get out of them. And I think that's what this is. This Seven of Swords, Hanged Man, is you figuring out a way to release this fives. How do I stop living in the fives? For some of you, you may have lived in the fives your whole life because of your partnerships and your friendships and your family and whatever it is that keeps you not understanding the true kindred peace in partnerships. You don't know how to do it because, well, you weren't taught correctly. All right, now this could be you or someone around you, so keep that in mind. We also have financial constraints and indecision. I also believe that you have also had a skewed view, not only about partnerships, but also about money, finances, direction in life, whatever it is. This to me feels like Scorpio trying to figure out their way in life, about everything, a little bit about people, like you're observing and trying to figure out, what do I need to know about what's important about money in relation to friendships, in relation to partnerships, in relation to love. This feels to me like someone who's very matter of fact, I'm not really sure about this whole relationship thing. This would be somebody who's more in their head and less in their heart space and is trying to figure it all out. And you might actually have an actual person teaching you a lesson about this. And I don't mean in a harsh, mean way. I mean that you're learning a lesson in peace. You're learning a lesson in commitment. You're learning a lesson in how they interact with each other and how to behave in financial situations in relation to partnerships and love. This seems to me like someone who has never really been able to draw the line correctly between the two. How do you balance this? How do you balance love and money? How do you do it? And that's what this reading feels like. Someone who's trying to figure things out. This is someone who's trying to discover. This is self-discovery. And don't forget, I do absolutely feel somewhere along all this self-discovery is a person who's also guiding you through it. Whether this is a person in this lifetime or from the other side trying to guide you through it. They're trying to teach you something about money and friendship and people and love and whatever it is. For each of you it's going to be different, and direction in life and whatever it is, and where to go to get financial peace and how to get relationship peace and how to do it all. That's what this reading feels like to me. Okay, I hope this is helpful for you, Scorpio. I feel like your moon is going to make you think about these things. Your eclipse, and you can have, like I said, this eclipse energy could have been going on for the last 6 months, and you're going to finally make a decision about how you're going to go about something having to do with love and money or direction in life and relationships, whatever it is. This can be any kind of relationship, friendships, whatever. And somehow you're going to come to some kind of a balance. Again, you have a 5 in the upright and a 5 in reverse, which tells me change is coming. So I hope that helps. And if this didn't happen yet, I feel like this is the setup for your next 6 months. But for me, when I see these 2 5s like this, there's definitely a change here, even if it's in the way you think and figuring out what way you're going to go, seeing something more clearly. Seeing something clearly is a big theme here. All right, guys, I hope that this was helpful. Did we get, yeah, we pulled them all. Okay, I'm going to move on to Pisces. Good luck on this one, Scorpio. Okay, Pisces. What do we need to know for Pisces for this full moon eclipse we're about to have May 26, 2021. What do we need to know? How is it affecting Pisces? How has it been affecting Pisces? And how will it continue to affect Pisces? Like I said, for some people, this energy already has been happening around you for months and months and months. And for some of you, it's just beginning. So, for Pisces, what's important for us to know about the energy having to do with this full moon eclipse in Sagittarius happening May 26, 2021? What does Pisces need to know with anything to do with this full moon eclipse? What does Pisces need to know? All right. What do we need to know for Pisces here, please? What's important? What do we need to know for Pisces? 2 of Pentacles reversed. Having a hard time making a decision about something. Wow, absolutely. Pisces, you have an opportunity right here and now. Do not blow it. Do not blow it. All right, I have to say, you got Judgment reversed here. And I love this Judgment card. It's all about spirit. Look at all the little spirits here joining in to set something free, to get something going, to get something moving. But it's reversed because the Wheel of Fortune is right there, and you have an opportunity to turn that wheel, and it's big. We got a 3-card spread with 2 big major arcanas here, and 2 of Pentacles where you're here not making the decision. All right, you're 2 of Pentacles in reverse, needing to make some kind of decision to end the old cycle and start a new one. But you are not thinking straight. So please, Pisces, rethink this. Let's get some information here. What do we need to know for Pisces here? And this could have been the last 6-month energy where you've had opportunities and have not done it. And Spirit is saying, this is it. This is a full moon eclipse. Make it happen, Pisces. Yep, there's your back and forth energy, and there is the loving woman. And at the bottom, you have the deception card, which makes me wonder. I have a feeling that I have a feeling that you or someone around you has been keeping something, but I have to say you're the indecisive one, so you might need to tell somebody something and haven't yet, and they're saying, please do this. All right, give me one more here for Pisces. What do we need to know for Pisces? Blossoming abundance. Let me get one more. I feel like we need one more. Why, blossoming abundance. What do we need to know about this reading for Pisces? I feel like if you specifically do something, the right thing, you could have, yeah, there you are. So strategy and thinking woman, my God, and the world. All right. So, wow. Pisces, holy gods. All right. So this is huge. All right, so this blossoming abundance, you're strategizing and thinking about what to do here. Like I said, you have a decision to make. You can't make a decision. You're having a hard time. You keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Both of these cards say the same exact thing, and you haven't made this decision yet. And Spirit says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get your ass moving. You got to stop sitting around thinking about it. No more thinking, woman, and strategizing. There's something here you have got to make a decision on. And this will end an old cycle, the moon, and bring in your brand new beginning. Pisces, get moving. There's nothing else for me to say here other than the fact that the deception card came up, and I want one card on it. Can you give me one card on deception? I just think you're just not telling anybody about it. Honestly, well, that's way too many. Just one card. I can't take any more than that. One card for Pisces. What do we need to know here? Pisces, one card. Deception. All right. Their hidden motivations is right on top of this stack. I cannot take this stack because I've already spent a lot of time. Deception. One card. Deception. I'm going to grab a different deck because I think we need something totally different. What do we need to know about deception? I almost feel like, okay, we got two. Confusion, absolutely. And soulmate, you do not, soulmate, the loving woman sits right smack dab in the middle of this. If you're a Pisces man or a woman who likes women, loves women, you are so confused about what this is. That's what this deception is. Honestly, I never felt like it was deception. It felt like confusion on the back and forth. And what did we get? Confusion and soulmate. Some of you, whether it's you as a woman who are confused about your soulmate, or whether it's you as a man confused about this woman, you're all up in your head. And Spirit says, get it together, strategize, whatever this is. Go for it, release it, end it, begin it, whatever needs to be done here. There's an ending and a beginning. This is a cycle. This is beautiful energy. This will be blossoming abundance if you actually do something and get out of this stuck round and round and round in my head, constantly thinking and thinking and thinking, and I'm gonna, and I never do. Spirit says do. It's time to do, okay? Speak up, say something, do something, go somewhere. Whatever this is, it's going to be different for each of you, but do something about whatever this is. You will know what this is. I'm getting that each of you, it's going to be something different, and you will know what I'm talking about, all right? Okay, guys, I hope that made sense. Powerful reading for you, Pisces. Powerful. This is your moment. This eclipse is your moment to shine, to make it happen, and to change your life for the better. Huge, huge ending and beginning in the best of ways. And look at that eclipse coming in. Woo, I got chills. This reading is an eclipse reading for sure. Talk to you guys in a bit. I'll be right back with the next sign. Okay, we're up with Aquarius. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Aquarius here, please? What's important? Having to do with this beautiful eclipse we are about to happen in Sagittarius on May 18th. Or I'm sorry, I don't know why I said May 18th. I have no idea where that came from. That was 2 days ago from the time I'm filming this. Having to do with May 26th, 2021. What do we need to know? May 26, 2021 eclipse. How is it or has it been affecting Aquarius? And what do we need to know about this for the sign of Aquarius? Anyone with Aquarius placements? What do we need to know about this eclipse and any news or any repercussions or anything that's been going on around Aquarius having to do with this eclipse, or anything that will go on around Aquarius having to do with this eclipse? What do we need to know here, please? Aquarius reading, eclipse reading. Okay, we got the Four of Swords that pops over. We also got the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so, wow, so when I see this particular Six of Pentacles, I feel like these two people aren't working together. Look, they're on two different sides of the tree. They're not even facing each other, but they're karmically tied to each other. See the karmic ties binding them together? Can you? I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like these strings, like karmic ties. It is reversed. So we also have the Four of Swords here. I do feel like somebody has had to break some kind of karmic tie, and they're now trying to figure out where to go, what to do, which direction do I go in, what they're debating on. They're trying to manifest is what they're doing. Three of Wands, manifesting their ships to come in, thinking about what they want in their life. Okay, let's get a little bit of information here. What else do we need to know here, please, for Aquarius? Anything to do with Aquarius? Walking away. Absolutely. This has been part of your journey. So, guys, you are cutting karmic ties with someone. You have disconnected with them. But this was part of your journey. You've probably learned something along the way. There's probably something important. I tell people all the time, you know, it's a reason, a season, or a lifetime. It is the truth. People come in and out of our lives for different reasons. You can probably, you know, as you get older especially, you'll think of times when people touched your life in a way that you grew as a human just by knowing them. Where you might have grown as a human just by going through something with someone. Okay, give me a little more information here, please, for Aquarius. What's important? We have, okay, fragmented energy and back and forth. So, listen, you're having a really tough time with this. Needing to, this is you, you know, you're just not sure. You're not sure what you're doing, where you're going. And we just had the same card for, who was it for? I want to say Pisces. So if you have Pisces in your chart, I would say that's you. This could have been, just check the Pisces reading out if you have any Pisces, because Pisces got a real strong message about time to go on a new adventure, go on a new journey. And listen, this thing that you need to detach from, it's karmic, and it could be just energy. And they're saying, call in something new. It's time. It's time for you to, this is someone who's been grieving something. So for most of you, Aquarians, I think you could have already been grieving someone, a karmic attachment that came into your life for a specific reason. And you just, the hard part is mentally for you, it's been a very back and forth energy. You might be one day like, I hate this person. Then the next day, I love this person. I hate this person. I love this person. It's a grieving process, and it is karmic, which makes that magnetic attraction that karmics have. And they're saying, look, once you decide to walk away, you're going to be on a brand new path, and there is your new journey. And that's what Pisces reading was all about. Ending an old cycle and starting a new one, but getting out of their head long enough to actually take the move. And this was a long, long time coming. And I feel like Spirit says this, call it in and we will help you go get it. But you got to do your part, and that is to release the old and walk away from some old karmic attachment. That was a part of your life for a reason. That was a reason. Okay, and you need to figure out what that lesson was. And once you do, you're home free. You will walk away from the old cycle and you will walk right into a new one. And this is a perfect eclipse reading. This is what the eclipse is for. Helping you guys, you know, make big, bold moves. End old cycles that needed to end a long time. They're past their sell-by date for a long, long time. And Spirit says, look, this has been a long time coming. Shit or get off the pot. All right, that was for Aquarius, but it was much like the Pisces reading for me. All right, and some of you are cuspers. You're Aquarius, Pisces, cuspers. What am I thinking? All right, so let's get into this with Libra. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Libra for this eclipse reading? What does Libra need to know? What do we need to know for anyone with Libra placements? On how this eclipse has been or will be affecting them. What do they need to know about? What do we need to know about Libra? What's important here having to do with the eclipse 26th of May 2021. Libra reading. What do we need to know about this eclipse energy for Libra? Wheel of Fortune reverse. Libra. What do we need to know? And Emperor reversed. Ooh, wow. And Eight of Wands reversed. Holy Godzoli. What we got going on. And I have to say right behind that, oh my gosh, you've been dealing with a group of people. Look at this energy. I want to show you something. There's a control factor here holding up your wheel, and it's people. Look at them all. Look at all these people holding up your new beginning. Look at it. Can't go anywhere because someone's controlling that wheel, whether it be an actual man who could be an Aries, or doesn't have to be, but someone who's very controlling and manipulative, or whether this is a group of people holding back your wheel. There's something about control here over you, keeping you from a new cycle. Let's see what we can find out. What else do we need to know here, please? Libra reading. Now, keep in mind, Libra, if you're hanging out with people that aren't in your highest good or don't have your best interest at heart, they got to go. We got to get rid of their asses. You got loving woman and courage. Yep, it's going to take everything you have to get the heck away from these people. Professional assistance. This is probably, that was at the bottom of your deck. This was probably a work situation. That's why there's so many people. What else do we, yep, part of your journey. This journey card, I mean, that was smack dab in the middle of the deck, and it just flew out. Journey. Let's see, what else does Libra need to know here, please, about this reading? We need more information for Libra. So this is part of your journey, and this is also what, as soon as that wheel turns, you are on a brand new path. And you're coming out here, Libra, the loving woman. And if you're a man, you're dealing with a loving woman, and you somehow have a professional or personal attachment, or work-like attachment to this person. The garden and the gate. Why is garden and the gate here? Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh, this affects your base. Okay, let's talk. I didn't mean to grab this many cards, but I wanted to find out a little bit more about your the journey that you're on. There's some kind of, when I see garden and the gate, it's like protection, and what came out? Hostilities. It's like you're being protected by who? The divine. Patience. This is Archangel Michael, and this is all about divine timing, and it affects your base chakra. So this has been affecting your security, your stability, that's why I feel like it's a work situation or something that involves a group of people. This feels like very gang related. I mean this, and I don't mean it has to be a street gang, but like ganging up, that kind of a thing. Libra, if you are not hanging out with the right people, like if you're part of the gang, please detach from them. And if you feel like you are a victim of these people in some way, Spirit is saying you need to get on a new path, a new journey. You're being divinely guided out of there and away from there, protected from the hostilities. And this does affect your base chakra, which really has to do with your tribal power as well, groups you belong to. Now, this does affect your security, your stability, your home, your family, all of that, but it also does affect tribal power, like your sisterhood, brotherhood, who you're supposed to be with and who you're not. And I feel as though I want to grab, I'm sorry guys, I know these tough readings, I want one more on. Give me a little more information on this group situation here with Libra. What do we need to know here? That's too many. Just one or two. One or two here. What do we need to know about this? Anything for Libra that would be important. I swore one fell, but it didn't. What does Libra need to know here? Anyone with Libra placements, what do they need to know about this reading? I definitely feel like prayer. Wow. Vanity and completion. Wow. All right. So right behind completion is joy. Just have to say that. So listen. Wow. So these people, look at them. Are these people going to face some kind of judgment? I almost feel like these people were very cocky, very superficial, very catty, mean, nasty, whatever we're talking about. But prayer and completion are here. And look, I mean, we see something really coming to an end here. We also see someone who's grieving someone they love. All right. So I wonder why is vanity here? Is it because of these people? Why is vanity here, please? They're all drinking and they're all being visited by being visited by a ghost. Perfection. All right, yeah. So somebody really is, and look, it's quest. It's a quest. All right. So somebody is on a quest for perfection. Well, we're never going to have perfection, but you know, someone may have been hanging out with the wrong crowds. That's what I'm seeing here. And then like they were visited by the ghost of spirit, you know, of Christmas past or something. You know, the Christmas Carol movie. That's what this reminds me of. Like somebody was hanging out with the wrong crowds, doing the wrong things, involved with the wrong people. And it could have been because they went through some kind of great loss. Maybe they were partying too much, drinking too much. We have quest and we have perfection. And I do feel like you are being guided, no doubt about it, by spirit, God, universe. You have been protected from hostilities. You are definitely being protected in some way. And they're saying, look, we want you to finish your quest, get done this journey that you're on, and I feel like stay away from people that are not in your highest good. For everything that I see here, Libra, is you needing to detach from people that aren't in your highest good and get on your path. You might already be getting on it. You might be pulling on that inner you might already be on this path. You might have already realized this. Like I said, an eclipse carries a 6-month energy before or after the actual day of the eclipse. So for some of you, you may already be on this journey. All right. And for others of you, you're about to get on a brand new site. You're going to start a new cycle after going through this and releasing a lot of toxic people. I feel like, and this could have been, like I said, some kind of loss that you had that triggered you to start, you know, detaching from bad crowds, bad people, people who aren't in your highest good. Let me know about this one. This is a tough reading, okay? Hang on, guys. I'm going to come right back with Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Let's get into this for you. How is Gemini going to be affected by this May 26, 2021 eclipse? How have they been affected? How will they be affected? Anyone with Gemini placements? What is the eclipse energy here? Or how is it, or will it, or did it affect Gemini? Gemini. Gemini. What do we need to know here? Wow. Okay, well, let's take a little look here. Wow, all reversed. All of it. And we wait. And we wait. And we wait. You are waiting around for something. Sun reverse, Ace of Chalices reversed, Wheel reverse. When will I be loved? That's what this feels like. Honestly, I feel as though, I don't know, Gemini, I hope you're not waiting for somebody who's not coming back. Especially if you're dealing with a Leo, or if, I mean, there's other signs here as well, but we also have here, like, you waiting you trying to gain enlightenment, you trying to figure out what happened, where'd they go, what, well, let me pull a couple of cards, because maybe instead of waiting, maybe you should make some kind of initiative. But this might not be in your highest good. Let's see what it is. What else do we need to know about this for Gemini, please? What do we need to know? So you have an opportunity to start a new cycle if you'd stop sitting around waiting for something. That's too many. Just one or two. Yeah, there's a whole new cycle on hold here for you, but you're just, look, yeah. I mean, really, let me get one more here. Just kind of shut down. That kind of reminds me of the same energy. Can I get just one or two more cards here for Gemini, please? What's happening here? That's kind of the same energy as that Hangman. Okay, man holding a coin and door to value. All right, so, wow, this feels financial. So, Gemini, are you waiting for a job opportunity? Are you waiting for love? Because they both could be here. Or could they be both? Are you waiting for someone at work to ask you out? Give you an opportunity, something, job, work? This could go either way, this reading. All right, what else do we need to know here for Gemini? What else is important? Gemini. Courage. Okay. Like I said, you might have to make the initiative yourself instead of waiting. And that could be your this could be your eclipse energy, having the strength and the balls to go forward and make the move yourself. I didn't like the way that came out. That's why I put it back in. What else do we need to know here for Gemini, please? Oh, shoot, that's too many. Just one or two. What else do we need to know for Gemini? Gemini, there we go. Dark thoughts. Absolutely. So let's talk about this. Gemini, I don't know what you got going on here, but like you've got courage, you've got dark thoughts, you're trying to figure something. I want one more. Give me one more for courage and dark thoughts. Why is Gemini going through this? Great gratitude. And the loving man's at the bottom. All right. So, oh, wow. So you're in love with someone, or someone's in love with you. There's something going on here, but there's a financial issue here. We have man holding the coin, door to value, courage, and dark thoughts. Are you worried about money? Like, do you feel like you can't go in and make the offer, especially if you're a man? Do you feel you cannot go in and make an offer because you're not financially sound enough for this person, because you're probably going to miss the opportunity of having anything with them? If you love them, you better speak up. This is an eclipse. This is a time to make big, bold moves, or shut up and go home. I mean, really, I got to be honest with you. I would not wait another moment. If it's a job opportunity you want, if it's a person you want, for each of you, I think it's going to be different, because I have work and love in this same reading here. Tiny little reading, but it's filled with work and love. Somebody here is freaking out, or very afraid, or very worried about pursuing someone. Trust me when I tell you, you're going to have great gratitude when you go for something, when you actually speak up about something, when you allow that wheel to turn and that ace of chalices to come in and that sun to turn up in the upright. These are all going to turn in the upright if you actually do something. If you actually pull on your inner strength and stop worrying and actually make the initiative, whatever it is. If this is to switch jobs, if this is to ask that person out that you really care about, if this is to be honest with someone that you love them, if this is to move, whatever it is, it could be anything, whatever, because I see so many different aspects of this reading. I'm going to pull one of these one of these cards too as well. What do we need to know about this reading here, please, for Gemini? Give us one little bit of advice, or whatever we need to know about this reading. Impatience. Gratitude. Wow, you have gratitude twice. Gratitude and great gratitude. All right, so listen, you're going to be, whatever this is, you've been waiting on and waiting on and waiting on and waiting on. If you actually do whatever this is, I feel like, You're going to be done with the impatience. It's actually, this could be that you have been so frustrated. That's why we have this dark thoughts. This is why we have you having to go within and really like meditate and zone out, because you've just been waiting so long. There is going to be some kind of great gratitude either from this man or towards this, or you are this man, depending on who you are. There is going to be great gratitude involved. Someone's going to be very, very happy about some kind of something here. I feel like someone's waited a long time for whatever this is. So I do feel like you're going to have to actually, like I said, nothing ever comes to you if you're sitting on the couch eating bonbons. You got to actually dress up, get a shower, look beautiful or handsome or whatever, and go out there in the world. And if there's something you want in your life or something you expect to happen, speak up. Okay? All right. I hope that that was helpful for someone. We're going to get right into who's next. Capricorn, hold on a second. Okay, Capricorn, what's up for you with the eclipse? Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading for Capricorn having to do with this eclipse on May 26, 2021? What's important here? Capricorn reading. Capricorn eclipse reading. How has this eclipse been affecting, or will it be affecting Capricorn? I just got a message for Gemini, just out of the blue as I'm shuffling for Capricorn. If you're still hanging in here, Gemini's listening, patience pays off. Okay, so that's whatever that means. Okay, your patience pays off. All right, for you or whoever has been very patient. All right. All right, so let's get back into this. Capricorn. Sorry, Capricorn, but when Spirit wants to send a message through, I got to give it to whoever it's for. All right, so what about Capricorn here, please? What do we need to know about the eclipse for Capricorn? What's important? Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What about this eclipse happening next week is important here for Capricorn? What has Capricorn been experiencing, or are they experiencing, or are they going to experience due to this eclipse? What do they need to know? What do we need to know for them? Went back in. Okay. Capricorn eclipse reading. What do we need to know? Okay, Knight of Wands. Something's going to move forward. What else? Capricorn. What else? The Lovers. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, Four of Wands behind that. Okay, so there's something going on. A decision's going to be made to move forward in a relationship that was on, something's been a little bit on hold here. You could be dealing with the Gemini whose patience is paying off. I don't know. They were coming through in your reading. All right, so I mean, while I was shuffling for your reading. All right, what do we need to know here? Capricorn reading, what else is important? Are you guys gonna... okay, well, you guys also might be trying to make a decision to move. It's possible. Give me a little more information. What else do we need to know? Capricorn reading for anyone with Capricorn placements. Wow, the loving woman. Excuse me. What else do we need to know about this Capricorn reading? We got the loving woman. What else? Family and friends and guides and creative endeavor. All right, so let's talk about this. So we've got the loving woman and you've got spiritual help here. This is your family, friends, and guides on the other side. Somebody, and this might be someone you work with or someone that you share some kind of creative passion with in some way, or that you might meet while you're out doing something that you really love. Like, I don't know, going to a concert, going to an art class. I don't know. This, for me, sometimes this is a work card. So this could be someone you know from work. This could be you. This could be them. So I see here, what I see here is Spirit trying to bring either the loving woman into some kind of creative venture, or I see Spirit trying to bring someone together with this loving woman. Okay, whether this is you or someone else. All right, let's see what this is. What do we need to know about this reading, please? Capricorn reading. Oops, nope, too many. Just one or two. What do we need to know about this Capricorn reading? What's important? Okay. We got here yin yang, indecision, and walking away. Wow. Okay. So, Spirit is trying to pull you away from something or that isn't good for you. All right. So, we've got you. This is completely split energy. Someone who's having a very hard time balancing something out and figuring out which way to go and what to do. And Spirit says it's time to walk. But when you walk, you're going to walk towards something better. So, don't worry about that. Right beneath that, I have to say, is the woman holding the coin and the woman holding the heart. Just thought I'd bring that out. And heart chakras lit up right behind that with Archangel Raphael here. Wow. So for some of you, this has to do with career. And for some of you, this has to do with work. But no matter what it is, it's to pull you away from something and lead you towards something better. I want to grab another couple cards. Tell me about, what about the walking away card? Give us just one card on the walking away card. I almost feel like you're being guided toward or away from something. Walking away. What do we need to know? This could have been a job situation that wasn't in your highest good. This could have been a relationship that wasn't in your highest good. I do believe when you walk away from this, you're going to walk right towards something much better. Dark thoughts. Yeah, so you're afraid. You are fearful of walking away from something. Okay, so tell us this. Tell us this. What about Four of Wands? What do we need to know about it? Are you afraid to move? Tell me about Four of Wands. What do we need to know about Four of Wands? Okay, there it goes. Oh, gosh, it fell. The honoring path. All right, so this is your piece. This is your path. Okay, so basically what I'm getting here is for those of you that are having some dark thoughts and worry about walking away from something. It could have been a job. It could have been a person. Spirit says keep on walking. They're right here. They got your back. They're leading you towards something better. Absolutely leading you towards something better. No doubt about it. They've got you on the path you're supposed to be on. And they said, if you just keep walking, you're going to stay on this Four of Wands honoring path. This is beautiful. For some of you, you're afraid to move and Spirit says, it's time. Listen, sometimes we're just supposed to stay at a place long enough to come in contact with people, have experiences, and maybe have experiences within our home and our family, and then to change that. And it's like a fresh slate. And I feel like Capricorn, you're being encouraged to, whatever this is, to stay on path that your guides are pushing you towards. So whether you're on it or you're going to be on it, intuitively, they are pushing you towards a specific direction. And they said, we know you're indecisive about it, but keep on going. We know that you're worried about it, but keep on going. At the end of this, or in the midst of all this, you're going to discover that you're on the right path. You just don't realize it yet. So especially if you're a woman and you're worried, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Whatever it is, just keep on doing it. You're going in the right direction. If you're a man and you're being guided towards this woman right here, keep on going. Keep on being guided. Whatever you got to walk away from on the other end, keep walking. Keep walking, because you're going to end up smack dab on the honoring path and the Four of Wands with a loving woman, whether this is you or them. Okay. All right. Hopefully that helps someone. I'm going to pause you for a brief second and be back with Taurus. Okay, Taurus, let's do this. All right. For Taurus, for their full moon lunar eclipse, what do we need to know here? It's next week. It's on May 26, 2021. What do we need to know, please, for anyone with Taurus placements? What do we need to know about this eclipse and how it's been or will be and could be affecting Taurus, anyone with Taurus placements? What do we need to know about the full moon energy, the lunar eclipse energy that will be in Sagittarius. How is it going to be, or has it been affecting Taurus? Taurus reading. What do we need to know? Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. So, so you're going to get some kind of clarity around a relationship, a partnership, or a contract here with the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the High Priest. For some of you, you're moving towards commitment here fast. It's like all of a sudden. Let me get some more cards, though, because this reading could go either way. What do we need to know for Taurus here? Taurus. Planning and action, and you're also being guided by ascended masters. So this is actually important, whatever it is. And they're saying, look, whatever you're planning and plans and actions are, Spirit's involved in this. So give me a little more information here. What do we need to know for Taurus here? What this is about? The Garden and the Gate. Give me one more Taurus reading. I see it. It fell out. Yeah, Spirit's involved, no doubt about it. Spiritual protection. Cancer had the same thing. Was it Cancer? Somebody had this. It was either Cancer or Libra. Had this spiritual protection going. Look at this. Somebody is so surrounded by spiritual masters and protection. We got Archangel Michael here with the Patience card and Divine Timing. We've got the Garden and the Gate, which I always feel is a very protective energy, and Ascended Masters sandwiching the Garden and the Gate. So it's like Spirit's got you in a cocoon of protection here. Planning and action. That came out. So I need to... The only thing that worries me is deceit is at the bottom. So is Spirit protecting you from something that's been very deceiving? Oh, I'm sorry. This is... Is this the same deck? Yeah, it is. Is Spirit protecting you from somebody or someone who's planning to deceive you? Let me get, I need more information. Sorry, guys, I can't let, who are we working on? Taurus. I am so sorry. I just went blank for a minute there. Okay, so some of you are not going to be Taurus. You're going to have it somewhere in your chart. So please, I hope you're watching your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, because Spirit like took that out of my mouth, and I have to say there's a lot of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy up here too. All right, so let's look. The High Priest is the Hierophant, which is a Taurus card. So let's just see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know about this reading? Why is deceit coming out? What do we need to know about this? Fragmented energy. Okay, give me a little more than that. I need more clarity on why deceit is coming out. Whoa. Loss. Okay, so dark thoughts. Okay, this is all in your mind. This is all you. All right, so look at this. This is all with deceit. You have victim mentality, dark thoughts, loss, and fragmented energy. So this happened when you went through some kind of a loss. You begin to go into kind of like a mental kind of a downward spiral, and they're trying to bring you clarity. So Spirit's all around you trying to bring you mental. This is all mental. Everything is mental in this reading. Spirit's all around you trying to bring you mental clarity, and they would like it if you would even seek some professional help to help you with your consciousness of lack. The same dark energy. There's not that many dark energy cards in this deck, and you got all of them. They would like you to talk to someone about this. Go see a professional type person, something like that, because of the fact that they would like you to commit to this. Like, don't just go see them a time or two. They want you to go talk to someone, get into some program or something that's going to, either that or commit to raising your consciousness. Look. These are all three of these are consciousness cards, meaning you're in a state of dark consciousness and they want you to come out of that. You do have angelic help all around you. This is you with you. Okay, so they're saying if you could make a commitment and don't just pretend with the mask here, they're going to help you get out of this stuck in energy and this conflict that you've been going through in your mind and get to a state of happiness. I really do believe angels of four directions are involved, and they're trying to push you towards getting out of depression. And that's going to mean committing to getting some kind of proper help where you're not going to bail on it. They don't want you bailing on it. They're afraid that you're going to be like, yeah, 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 and go to two sessions and that'd be it. Okay. Or have two, you know, do two things, do one or two things, and then be like, that's it. Okay, they want you to commit to fixing your mental state. And it's not that you're crazy or anything like that. It's that you are in it, you're stuck in a dark place, and they want to raise you up out of it. And I know this is not going to resonate with everyone, and I apologize to those of you who hung out here to listen to this reading for your sisters and brothers. Much appreciated, because I know some of you are going, damn, that's not my reading. But it is somebody's reading, and somebody's really, really going through they're in a dark place. And this moon, this eclipse, is your moment to change that. Make the appointment, guys. Please make the appointment and go talk to someone and stay in the program, okay? Whatever it is. All right, I don't like to preach to people, but I really do believe that someone here needed that reading, needed to hear that. You're going to get clarity on this, and you're going to commit to something. They want you to get clear and actually commit to it. Don't bail on it. Okay, let's get into Virgo. Is that our last sign? Yep, Virgo's our last. All right, spirit and angels. Good luck with that, by the way, Taurus. I really do hope that you'll take spiritual advice on that one. Okay, Virgo, spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know here? And I know that reading wasn't for everyone, so you guys don't have to spout out and say, I'm not depressed. Great, I'm so happy that you're not, because other people are. Virgo, what do we need to know for Virgo, please? What's important here? What do we need to know? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Having to do with this eclipse on the 26th of May, 2021. What do we need to know for Virgo? Anyone with Virgo placements? What's important here? The eclipse. May 26, 2021. How is this eclipse affecting Virgo? How will it affect Virgo? Has Virgo been having any specific energies we need to know about, or anything going on in their lives that we need to know about, or anything coming up having to do with the eclipse? Virgo. All right. What do we need to know for this Virgo reading? Virgo. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Excellent. So somebody else had that. A couple signs had that as well. Had 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I forget who, but there was a couple. Okay. What else do we need to know for Virgo? What else is important here? Nope. That's too many. Just 1 or 2. Virgo energy. 5 of Pentacles reverse. What else do we need to know for Virgo having to do with the eclipse? Virgo. Okay, whatever. 7 of Swords reverse. Didn't someone else have these same 2 cards? I don't know, guys. I hope that you know. 8 of Pentacles reverse and Ace of Swords reverse. Somebody lied about money. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. This could be work. This could be something. You got 5 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Swords reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, and at the bottom we got 2 of Swords reverse. Someone needing to make a decision about this. Oh my gosh, and the 2 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's interesting. We do have, we have a lot of Leo back here too. What is this about? So we have the 4 of Swords back here that was with these 2 cards. And we also have King of Wands reversed and Strength reversed. So, and we have Justice reversed. Wow. So we have a, Leo who may have done something dirty that could have caused you a lot of pain and grief here with the 4 of Swords that you're healing from because of the something to do with a decision or something about needing to make a decision, but you've been unable to see something clearly, so you've been weighing it back and forth. But somebody did something shady with money here. I'm going to, or it's something. They left you out in the cold. At work. I mean, somebody did something shady to you at work. Could have been money. or could have cheated you out of a job, something. All right, what else do we need to know for Virgo here, please? What's important? Wow, right on top, deception, and look at it. It looks like a work situation. This is a bunch of cards that came out. Let's look at them. Yeah, fragmented energy. I feel like there's missing information when I see this. Not so much missing pieces and fragmented energy. I feel like there's missing information because somebody lied. There's going to be, it was something deceptive that happened in a work situation for most of you, and there's going to be a huge transformation thanks to this eclipse. Let's get a couple more cards. What else do we need to know for Virgo in the way of this huge transformation that's coming in? What do we need to know? The thinking woman. So again, someone's thinking about this. Someone... Give me one more. The transformation and the thinking woman. We need a little more information. There's something big happening here. Someone's thinking, someone's mental activity is going to help change this cycle, I think. But how? Wow. Oh my gosh. The world. This is coming to a close. I feel as though, and I want you to see what's at the bottom. We have Archangel Gabriel speaking up. Okay, somebody speaking up. We have the man holding the heart and the man holding the coin. Both of them, and there is deception behind that. But I'm not going to take all these because world was at the bottom here. This transformation, thinking woman, and the world. This is huge. Huge. I want another card. I want one more. Can I have one more card letting us know what this is about or what's about to happen here for Virgo? I can see the transformation. I just don't... Just give us one more. Actually, this is probably plenty of information, but I just want one more. I don't know why I feel like I want one more. So there's some kind of deception that happened. I feel definitely like it was around work, around money, around something, and you're about to find out cornucopia. Wow. Oh my God. Cornucopia and blossoming abundance. This is why I kept being called to keep looking, keep digging. Some huge is coming in for you. Whatever anybody did to lie, oh my gosh. Door to Spirit and Healer of the Ages is at the bottom of this deck. Spirit stepped in. No doubt about it. Spirit has stepped into this situation because someone lied and caused you a loss. Some kind of a loss. And that is going to be exposed. You're getting whatever you were supposed to get. In whatever way. Huge. Anyway, guys, what a way to end this. And this is such an eclipse energy. My gosh. Oh, that is eclipse news to the max. I feel like you're going to, something is going to be discovered here. Something's going to be exposed and you're getting something amazing out of it. Because somebody did you dirty. No doubt about it. Somebody did you dirty. All right, there was deception involved in this. And there was a Leo that was involved in this that did something dirty. All right, guys, let me know what this is. Wow. Please like, share, subscribe. Please comment down below, especially Virgos. I mean, we're ending on Virgo, and this is huge. Now, if it wasn't a Leo, it wasn't a Leo, but somebody did somebody dirty here, for sure. All right. Please like, share, subscribe. Reach out to me if you need a personal reading. All my information is directly beneath this video in the description box. I hope you enjoyed these, and good luck. Let me know how your eclipse goes for you, okay? Talk to you guys soon. Bye.